Hey there, beautiful women over 60. Coach Sarah here, and I'm so happy you're back with Your Senior Health Coach family. Before we dive in, I want to send love to Margaret from Denver. She messaged me this week to say that after a few weeks of consistent morning routines, she's feeling steady energy all day long. Margaret, I'm proud of you. And if you joined last week's 5-minute morning movement, tell me in the comments. I love seeing this community show up for themselves and for each other. Let's talk heart health and breakfast because it matters. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in our age group, and we don't always hear that clearly. The good news is powerful. Many cases can be prevented or delayed with everyday habits, and breakfast is a simple, repeatable moment where your choices compound. Small, steady steps taken at the start of your day can help your heart feel supported, your energy stay even, and your confidence grow. Quick note before we get into it, this is educational, not medical advice. If you take medications, especially blood thinners, or manage conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney disease, or high cholesterol, check with your clinician as you make changes. And if you plan to add spices and supplements regularly, it's always smart to clear it with your care team. I know some of you are thinking, I've been eating the same breakfast for decades. Why change now? Because your body has changed, and that's normal. After 60, we tend to need a little more protein, more fiber, and smarter fats, without excess sugar or salt. Our muscles appreciate steady fuel. Our hearts respond beautifully to foods that are gentler on blood pressure and cholesterol, and our mornings shape our day. I'm going to walk you through 5 simple breakfast swaps you can start tomorrow. They're not about throwing your kitchen away. They're gentle, doable shifts that keep the comfort while giving your heart an edge. While you listen, drop your honest answer in the comments. What's your current go-to breakfast? Cereal, toast, pastry, bacon, and eggs, coffee only. I read your notes, and I do bring your questions into future videos. I also have a challenge for you at the end. Over 800 women in this community are participating in our Heart Happy Morning Challenge, and the momentum is real. You don't have to overhaul everything. You pick one swap, commit for 7 days, and see how your body responds. We'll cheer you on every step of the way. Let's start with a swap that changes the way your morning feels, trading sugary cereal for steel-cut or rolled oats with power additions. I get the cereal thing. It's fast, it's familiar. But most processed breakfast cereals digest quickly and hit your bloodstream fast. That sharp rise and fall can feel like pushing your heart into a sprint the moment you wake up. With oats, you shift to steady. Steel-cut oats are simply the whole oat groat chopped into pieces. Rolled oats are steamed and flattened. Both keep the fiber intact. That fiber slows digestion, helps you feel satisfied, and supports healthier cholesterol. The magic happens with the add-ins. Stir in 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed for a gentle boost of omega-3s that support your heart. Add 1/2 cup of berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, for polyphenols that love your blood vessels. Top with 1 to 2 tablespoons of chopped walnuts for crunch and healthy fats without going overboard on calories. If you like a hint of sweetness, a few raisins or a light drizzle of honey is plenty. Cinnamon or vanilla adds comfort without sugar. And yes, I know steel-cut oats can take time. Make a batch on Sunday, portion into containers, and reheat with a splash of milk or water. You can also go savory. Oats simmered with onions, tomatoes, spinach, and a squeeze of lemon is cozy and bright. If you're sensitive to gluten, remember that oats are naturally gluten-free, but can be processed alongside wheat. Look for certified gluten-free oats. If you like a pinch of salt in your oats for flavor, that's fine. Just keep it light if you're watching your blood pressure. Now let's take on white toast. White bread digests quickly and can act like sugar in the body, leading to spikes and crashes. A simple shift to sprouted grain or 100% whole grain bread gives you more fiber and a steadier energy curve. And yes, avocado toast has earned its reputation for a reason. Here's a balanced version that supports your heart and your appetite. Toast 1 slice of sprouted grain bread. Mash 1/4 to 1/2 of a ripe avocado. Use the amount that matches your hunger and goals. Season it with a pinch of salt if needed, black pepper, and a squeeze of lemon for brightness. If you love everything bagel seasoning, go for a low-sodium blend or make your own with sesame seeds, garlic and onion powder, and poppy seeds so you control the salt. For extra staying power, add a protein topper, a soft boiled or poached egg, a sprinkle of hemp seeds, or a spoon of cottage cheese adds balance that keeps you satisfied longer. The combination of fiber, smarter fats, and protein can help you glide through the morning without that snacky crash. If tomatoes are in season, add a couple thin slices for color, lycopene, and a juicy crunch. Sprouted breads can be easier to digest for some, and they're a nice way to get in those whole grains. Scan labels and choose a loaf with whole grains as the first ingredient and minimal added sugar. Another easy shift is swapping processed breakfast meats, like bacon or sausage, for leaner, heart-friendlier protein sources. Think eggs in different styles, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or plant-based options like tofu scramble. If you enjoy meat, go for smaller portions of lower-sodium turkey or chicken sausage, or have them less often as a weekend treat. Adding vegetables into your breakfast, spinach, peppers, tomatoes, mushrooms, packs in nutrients without extra sodium or saturated fat. A colorful plate is a powerful plate. Now for your beverage. If coffee is your morning love language, keep it, but be mindful of the add-ins. Swap heavy cream for a splash of milk or an unsweetened plant-based milk, and ease off the sugar by half a teaspoon at a time until your taste adjusts. Herbal teas, especially hibiscus, can gently support healthy blood pressure, while green tea brings antioxidants and a gentle lift. And don't underestimate water. A tall glass before your first sip of coffee rehydrates you after the night and can make your first meal even more satisfying. Let's also talk about pastries, muffins, croissants, donuts. Delicious, yes, but they tend to be high in refined flour, sugar, and fats that aren't doing your heart any favors. Try keeping them as a once-in-a-while indulgence. On regular days, switch to whole-grain English muffins, high-fiber wraps, or homemade breakfast bars made with oats, nuts, seeds, and a little honey or mashed banana for sweetness. Here's your final swap, bringing in a fruit and protein combo. A bowl of mixed berries with a spoonful of Greek yogurt, a sprinkle of hemp seeds, and a few chopped almonds can be just as quick as toast, but gives your heart a nutrient-dense start. Or go savory, apple slices with a thin smear of peanut or almond butter. These combinations keep your blood sugar steady, feed your muscles, and satisfy without the crash. The Heart Happy Morning Challenge is where you turn these ideas into action. Pick one change, commit for 7 days, and notice how your body feels. Share your experience in the comments or in our group so we can celebrate your wins and troubleshoot together. The key is consistency, not perfection. And remember, every meal is another chance to nourish your body and your heart. Your breakfast sets the tone for the hours ahead. Make it one that fuels your energy, supports your health, and makes you feel good about the choices you're making. You've got this, and I'm right here with you every step of the way.